I love this question. Yes. How did I go through 2.5 decades as a wedding and event planner? And now I am an energy healer and intuitive medium, right? This is part of the magic and the mystery of going through what is the midlife transformation. We get to decide what identities are left behind, and we get to decide what new identities might be a possibility. And I realize now that I've dissolved an entire career and built a whole new career, that I actually had to walk through 3 deaths to get here. And the first death I had to walk through was my identity. I had a career for so long that it became who I was. It was my belonging, my sphere of influence, my income, my expertise. Everything about it felt like I could point to it and say, that's who I am. And that identity had to die in order for me to walk into what was a new possibility for my life. The second death I had to walk through was the court of public opinion, what other people thought about what I was doing. Did it make sense to walk away from what looked on paper like the perfect career? But I was already too busy, too consumed with the idea that I might be making a mistake, that I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I have to start walking to figure it out. I just know I have to take the leap in order to know what's next for me. And I can't worry about what anybody else thinks about what I'm doing. I'm too busy worrying about what I think about what I'm doing. And you're welcome to feel whatever you feel about it, because guess what? People are always going to have an opinion about what you're doing. And the third death that I had to walk through was the need to know what was coming next. What is needed is complete surrender to the mystery of not knowing. And as soon as I was able to die to the need to know, this percolation of all these other possibilities started to come into my view, things that I never would have considered, things that I never even was aware was possible. And I was like, oh, is that something I might want to do? When I was able to fully step into the mystery of that and the curiosity of that, the discovery of that, that is when I started to go, oh, this actually makes so much sense. I've always been witchy. I've always been super intuitive. I've always been able to see and know things that were unexplainable. And so, yes, I have a career now that isn't easy to explain. I have a career that a lot of people have an opinion about. I now understand what it is to walk into something and not have to know the outcome. And that is where the magic lives. But first, the death. I love you so much.